Okay. Nobody's coming in after you.
I want to be like pushing through the crowd.
Yeah. You've got the badge in hand. You're like.
You don't really have to push through the crowd. It's not that crowded. It's not like shoulder to shoulder. You have to maneuver around a couple of tables. There's some men playing cards. There's other men singing. There's guys at the bar. The place is rocking, basically. I mean, it's just a lot of people are having a good time.
And I want to stop at a random point.
Like halfway across the room?
Well, it may be halfway. It may not.
Okay.
There's a random point there. I stop. I kneel down. I touch the floor. And I stand there for a little bit. And then I get back up and we start walking over.
Oh, that's the spot? Okay.
That's the spot. I know the spot.
Yep. That's the spot because you remember Jack Parker was at the bar when he had that argument with that man. And there was a shootout. And your son was standing there. There is still, it's still stained. There's stains there. There's a stain there. Very old stain. It's obviously been gone over time and time again with polish. But they couldn't get out. They couldn't get the bloodstains out. Not even with Bon Ami. Anyway. You're heading around the back.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the back end.
Okay. You guys will be reaching you guys stopped long enough that it will be maybe 30 seconds after they actually enter before you reach the Batwing doors. And then he stops and goes down on one knee. Nobody really pays you much attention. Both of you can make me a spot hidden.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the two of them are in so far. Yes?
Hard.
Okay, you both in? Yeah. Nobody seems to notice you go down on one knee. Like, doesn't comment on it. Nobody looks down at you. Nobody seems to pay any attention to you go down on one knee for the 5 seconds or however long. Touch the floor in that spot where your son fell. And then before getting back up. And you both notice this. You especially noticed. You made the hard. You especially noticed because you just stopped. You don't know exactly what he's doing. You might have a guess, but you don't know.
But I don't know.
But the people just... Nobody nearby tables looked. Nothing. You just noticed that. And then you stand back up. You realize it too, but you really picked up on it.
Right,
and then
I'm gonna
continue across.
While he's down, I go to the nearest person and I go like, "Hey, how are you doing?"
It's a great night. How are you?
I'm great.
Oh, well, good. He kind of gives you a pat on the shoulder. He was a man who was standing watching some men play cards.
Okay.
And he's got a beer in his hand.
Okay.
He doesn't seem real inebriated, but he seems like he's in a good mood. You stand back up and...
Go into Jack Parker.
Okay, you walk across the room. You guys arrive at the Batwing doors, and you see across the room, you see Marshal Pierce and Professor Stalloid standing at a table where you see it's a solid man is sitting there. You can make the guess. Yeah, you can make the guess that's probably Jack Parker. You guys have never actually seen him face to face, but he's really thick kind of guy. He's like, could probably snap. Nobody's really skinny in here, but it's Stalloid. Probably just take Stalloid and snap him in half.
Stalloid's like 40 con, 45 size.
Okay. What's his strength though?
40 strength.
Okay, yeah. He could probably snap. Stalloid's pretty slim. He could probably snap Stalloid in half.
That's what I was like. I could not have beat up.
What do you want to do? And I feel he's behind you. Sorry. Anything you guys want to do? They have just apparently reached the table where Jack West is sitting.
Jack West.
Oh, damn.
Jack Parker.
Jack Parker, son of a bitch. Yeah, I should name this guy Dwight or something. What do you guys want to do?
John Parker's mine.
That looks like it's his man. I'm not sure if I want to get into that, but I think I definitely want to watch.
There's lots of windows in the front of the saloon.
Hands on the table.
Well, we can go to the bar, get some drinks.
Yeah, you keep an eye on it. I'm worried that it's going to go bad.
Okay, so before you can enter, we're going to cut and give you guys a few seconds of dialogue. Actually, we're going to pause for a minute, because I'm going to pee really bad. And I'm just going to leave all the recorders running. Terrible place to do this, but I got to go. I don't want to...
After this commercial break.
So we kill Jack Parker. I revive him. Then you kill him again. I revive him and kill him again for like 24-hour period.
Bring people back from the dead.
Why'd you tell me this?
No, I've already said I don't do magic around him. Unless it's a very dire situation. Like when we were doing the slimes, I was like, fuck, it's just me, Clayton Pierce, and Lydia, and I don't think I can catch a chicken.
And apparently neither could Clayton.
Apparently neither could Clayton Pierce.
Because he fell asleep with his ass sticking in the chicken coop.
Yeah, slime got him right there.
I was like expecting Annie to be like, and you wake up with like peck marks just all over you. Just it pecked the shit out of you. I was even thinking, I was like, please let me be face down. Please let me be face down. They have pecked your eyes out. You are now blind. No.
They
like
pecked a nice hole in your cheek.
Yeah.
Just the same place as Jack West. We're whole twins now.
They should be opposite cheeks so that they can.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
So they can put their cheeks together.
Yeah.
And they can lick tongues.
I think,
Yeah.
I think everyone said deputy.
I didn't say anything. Thank
I
you.
don't think there's like an actual like just commercial. Everyone's saying
Two historical
snacks.
Andy?
What? What?
Oh,
What?
I'm not sure if there's actually just like the U.S. Marshal
40,
and all like the things that ring. They're always referred to as Deputy U.S. Marshal, like Wyatt Earp and stuff. Are all referred to as Deputy U.S. Marshals.
I don't know. I'll have to do some more research. There wasn't much in the book, unfortunately, but I will look. But that's okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. They can still call themselves marshals and think they're important, even though they're not.
They're just deputy U.S. Marshals.
I'm the the Postmaster General.
Oh, God. That was a great movie.
The most illustrious title in the executive government.
The Postmaster.
Try to disprove.
Okay.
I'm the King of America.
Marshal.
Damn.
Wait.
I'm the Emperor.
He's sitting down. Marshal. You made it. I hoped it would be you. There's a bottle of whiskey on the table. There are 2 shot glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of them are full. The bottle looks like it's brand new. There's even still sealed with the paper, with the paper seal. He's got both his hands on the table. You don't see any weapons around him anywhere. Says, have a seat.
I'm fine standing.
Fair enough. He reaches across the table and he takes the bottle and he breaks the seal and he starts working the cork out. It's a whiskey bottle. And he pops it after a moment. Okay, what are you guys doing in the door? You had this little quick conversation.
I went to the bar.
Okay, you guys went to the
I
bar.
want to have my bow like in my hands.
Right?
Right?
One-handed comes in and pulls out her bow.
Well, not right then, but like when we're at the bar, I just want to like.
You can just put it down next.
Kind of take it off and kind of just hold it.
Have it in your lap.
You can do that. You just shit at the bar.
I'm
There's some
not
places
just like
to bar.
do like this at the bar, like what do you do?
I can't serve engines. Alcohol. It's against the law. It is. You realize this. You're not supposed to
There
give.
is a law about that?
Yeah, because fucking Native Americans cannot handle their liquor. It makes them violent. Like, on a genetic level, at least in this era, they believe that. And they're not, a lot of times people aren't allowed to sell alcohol to natives. They can still do it if they want to make the money, but they could get in trouble. You want a sarsaparilla? That's what the bartender said.
Was the sarsaparilla alcoholic? I don't know.
No, it's like soda pop.
sarsaparilla.
It's like root beer, is what a sarsaparilla
It's seltzer water with a little flavor.
Yeah, essentially, it's root beer.
None, thanks.
Then he looks at you.
I'll take his sarsaparilla.
Some say it
He
sarsaparilla.
says to work and brings you a warm sarsaparilla. There won't be any cold anything in this place. Yes.
So I found the back.
Yes, there is a back door. You can smell food back there. It's probably it comes out of the kitchen.
Can I open it?
Yeah, there's
So
people
wait.
in there cooking.
I don't have my shotgun like.
Mm-hmm.
I just have it at rest. Marshal business, as I like.
Ah! Whoa! The cook's in there like.
I like tell them.
They're confused.
I can thumb something to them.
Why did I not have alcohol for at least for everybody?
Start banging pots.
Why can't they probably compare? And they might have thought you weren't drinking too. So
And it also stops at the same moment. Oh, Marshal.
Andy, I give him a thumbs up for
Ask all your
it.
cooks to take off their masks.
They look confused.
Build up their monkeys.
Alright, Ashton's got a sarsaparilla. You said nothing.
I was hoping for something, but now I'm not even buying a sarsaparilla from that guy.
She's got this brown liquid that's bubbly in glass.
I came in wanting a sarsaparilla, man. Fuck it.
That's fine. Anyway, okay. He's got the whiskey open and he pours himself and then he leans across the table. And when he leans, he's not armed. You don't see any sidearms or anything on him. And he pours you a drink and he puts it down in the middle of the table.
Sure he does.
Who's this? Sorry.
No one.
Who's this?
No one.
Move on. I got some words for the marshal.
He already said I'm no one. I'm not in here.
Go find our.
You say that? Make me a power check.
Okay.
Oh shit, my tricks don't work.
It's a success.
Okay. He got an extreme success.
Okay.
With this. You don't want to be there. You want to walk someplace else.
Okay, I'll back off to the next table over and I'll sit down.
No, you want to go further.
Oh, I want to go farther.
You want to
Two
go,
tables
you
over?
want to go where they're sitting at the bar.
Oh, okay.
Back to San Francisco.
Not that
Okay, I'll go back to the bar.
Just the whole like ride back. He's just like, I just don't feel
far.
good.
So Stalloid was doing this
There's cats in my way. I just don't feel good. I just
Stalloid
walk
was
past
doing
them.
this whole, I'm not here. Parker just looked at him, and then he just like turns on his heels and walks over to the bar and sits.
Seems not
Do you
right.
take your eyes off of Parker to see where he goes?
Never.
He just walks away.
Alright.
Just like, doesn't say a word. No smart
Did you
ass
sit
remarks.
next to the three cool kids who were hanging out at the
He's
bar?
sitting next to you guys. You're going to go sit with your friends. You
Yeah.
recognize them. As soon as you turn around, you see her hair is very
I'll take a
distinct.
sarsaparilla. And a whiskey.
Alright. Oh, okay. He seems more content with the whiskey than the sarsaparilla.
Now, I do have a question.
Uh-huh.
I would know. How illegal is it to give him the whiskey afterwards?
You're not supposed to give whiskey to Indians.
But
You
how?
make them violent.
But will I get in
Oh, I'm
trouble?
getting violent
with
right now!
If nobody sees you, no.
Okay.
I mean, like, if a cop doesn't spot you doing
Can't
this,
give him the
then
whiskey.
who cares?
Can't deny him the whiskey. What do you do?
If you slide the whiskey to her, and the bartender's probably just going to overlook it, to be quite
Okay.
honest. He can't do it himself, but if you want to break the law, he certainly isn't going to be like, yo, sure, help! Most likely.
Okay.
But maybe he'll pull a shotgun out and blow you in half. You doubt it?
I'll slide the whiskey.
Okay. Stalloid slides you the shot of whiskey that he just got with his sarsaparilla.
I want a sarsaparilla.
Can you give a coin to that? I wanted it.
Why didn't you just take it? Okay.
Fine, I'll trade.
Do you drink the whiskey? You already went, didn't you?
Well, I mean, I could sip a sarsaparilla. I'm
No,
assuming
he
it's
went.
bigger.
Didn't you?
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did. Okay. What do you do, Jacali? Do you drink it?
trade.
Do you-
I thought I was bringing it up to my mouth, so you're going to have to stop
Okay.
me before
Yeah.
I do that if you want me to.
Give me a one dex check, Stalloid. See how much you spill without any of that.
Splashes Jacali in the face.
That's a success.
Okay, you don't spill any. You definitely grab hers, replace it with sarsaparilla, and then what? Down
What
it?
is that really? You?
Oh my god. How long am I doing? Okay. Alright.
How
So,
much?
Two different tones going on right now.
yeah, pretty much.
Do I even have the ability to look over at their table?
You don't care.
Okay.
At this moment.
I'll just watch the table.
Wow.
He drinks his drink. You're still standing by the table. Do you do anything? When he,
How'd you know I wouldn't gun you across this room?
how did you know you could?
What do you say to that? The conversation's just over.
Marshal, I'm giving myself up to you.
Why?
When I fell from that train, the Crescent did something to me. Showed me everything I was and everything I'd done. Everything I wanted to forget. Showed me my anger and my hatred misdirected as it had been, and wouldn't allow me to turn a blind eye towards what I'd done, to whom I'd done it to anymore. In the blink of an eye, Showed me the lives I'd ruined and the people I'd hurt. Things I'd never thought about because I didn't want to. But it wouldn't let me forget. It wouldn't let me look away, pretend they deserved it. It showed me the truth, and for the first time in my life, I had to accept it. I was the man whose family was massacred in Kansas, whose farm was burned to the ground, whose life was destroyed, smashed down like a child might smash down an anthill. I was part of the family of man, part of humanity. That was something I strove to forget for years as I tried to get myself killed and was too good staying alive and killing others. But I've tried to put it right, at least a little, the things I've done. Might have a hangman's noose waiting for me, or a long stretch in prison, but either way, justice is more important than just one man and what one man does. His face goes kind of soft. Sorry about your son, Marshal. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And of all the things I did, all the things I caused, his death was the closest to something I regretted, and do regret now. I had a son once, and a little daughter. And your son's death, almost stopped me back in 70. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it wasn't enough. I'm sorry he died. In any case, I'm ready to be taken to justice. Now you're still standing.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure am.
That liquor's right on the table in front of you. Okay, you think about that, Kyle. How about that? Can you want to think about that for a moment?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Otto, you're in the kitchen. What's going on? Is there going to be shootout? Oh, there's going to be shootout. Oh, shootout. Oh, I want to see a shootout. What?
Do what you usually do. And I go walk towards one of the entrances that opens up.
Yeah, it probably opens right. You can hear the music and people singing, blah blah blah.
And can I make a stealth check, just peek out and not noticed?
Sure. Yeah.
Because I don't really want because I don't know where Parker is, so I don't want him to notice me.
Okay.
If he's at the wherever. That's a success.
Okay. You peek out. Nobody really seems to notice. Nobody's really paying attention.
Do I notice?
You can see Parker's way off to your right in the corner. Marshal Pierce is standing at a table where Parker's sitting and looking down on him. Parker seems to be talking. He's talking. You don't see. It means spotted. What about the guys in the bar? What are y'all doing?
Just watching the conversation go on.
No, you're not. You aren't looking at them. You don't care.
Oh, as in,
Remember?
okay. I thought you meant I don't care about not looking anymore.
No, you don't care about Parker and him. You felt okay. You don't see anybody else that you recognize.
I'm watching the dancers then.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. Nice lady. Very
Yeah.
healthy. Very healthy girls.
Man, what happened to that lady we were with?
That was a long time ago. That was months ago. What about the two of you? Anything that y'all want to do? You don't know what's going on, but if you glance back over your shoulder, there appears to be a pretty intense conversation going on. At least Parker's talking very intently to Pierce. The two of you do me a spot hidden.
Made it.
I mean,
He's talking intently, and Pierce is not saying a word. And just for a moment, you can decide if you've even heard this. But just for the moment, the thought of hypnotism goes across your mind. Fleeting thoughts. You're not sure why.
Psychology?
Sure, you can make a psychology check. Now, Jacali, have you ever heard of hypnotism? Have you ever heard of that kind of thing? That's up to you. That's entirely up to Ben. You don't know what exactly is happening back there.
Hypnotism doesn't work.
There you go. Not if the person doesn't.
I think Jacali, if she has heard of it, probably doesn't really believe in it.
Has she heard of it? That's entirely up to you. You can just make that choice as Ben. Has she seen somebody hypnotize somebody at a sideshow at a circus? Or has she heard somebody talking about it or talking about somebody who's had it done to them? Entirely up to you. If you haven't heard about it, then just disregard. I mean, she's a native, and she might not have either heard of it or cared. So that's entirely up to you.
I think she probably has heard it, but she doesn't really care. It might be familiar, but
Okay.
she isn't really bothered to remember what it was.
Silly white people stuff.
Then you got to reply.
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
Or at least we're just gonna wing it and all.
No, that's
Any
fine.
reaction for
Retro, I
Ophelia?
got a retro.
Ophelia hasn't been watching this going on in the corner. She tried the sarsaparilla.
Yeah.
She slides it to Stalloid. Because you gave yours to her, right? She just slides it. She does not like sarsaparilla. It's the first time she's tried sarsaparilla, and she does not care for it. I forgot she was there. Damn it. Thank you for reminding me.
We'll stand there and I'll actually we'll kind of think about it for a
You
couple
can.
of seconds.
He's just meeting your eyes. He's just looking at you.
I'll grab the shot glass, just kind of hold it in my hand.
It's full of whiskey. He filled it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I saw it was a full bottle that he just.
Yeah, it was sealed and everything.
Yeah.
Paper.
I'll down the shot.
Okay.
And I'll say. I don't give a damn about your guilt. Your words have done nothing but anger me, Jack Parker. And I was hoping to find you here with gun drawn and not sadness and remorse in your heart. You cannot bring my son back, and though you have given the families that you have stolen from and killed their money, you cannot replace the people that you have taken. And though I do not know the powers that this crescent has, I wish that it had not given you guilt, and that I had found you as the Jack Parker that I have been searching for these past 5 years. So you may wish to turn yourself over to me and face your justice, but I will not have it. I need to meet you outside, man to man, in a draw. And if you do not have a gun, I will find you a gun.
It's too noisy in here. He kind of looks towards the room, and the piano stops playing, and the dancers stop dancing. You guys need to make me power checks.
Do I notice this odd trend?
Are you still peeking out the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do know this.
I succeeded?
You need to make me a power check as well, actually. No? Okay.
I got no 9.
Oh, 9. Stalloid?
I got hard.
I
Okay.
fail.
Okay. You're leaving. You're done. You just stand up. People start leaving. They leave in a fashion that you would think that people leave at the end of a night. They're kind of laughing, they're talking. It's just suddenly become very subdued. The noise starts up again with this. You see the bartender looks like he's cleaning up and finishing up. And then he looks towards Parker, and Parker just says, "I'll clean up." And the bartender's like, and he heads out. Otto in the doorway, you see, you turn around to leave, and you also see you didn't make your power check, right? You see the cooks start to clean up, and they're like, "It'll be okay. It's so late," and they all head out.
There's still food in the bowls and everything.
The sun's still high in the
They're
sky.
making sure that, no, it's not. Remember, it's late afternoon.
Okay.
I bet-
It's around dinner time.
Can my thought be to find that lawyer?
Yeah, you should find that lawyer. I gotta go find that lawyer.
Well,
You made yours. The two of you are
Where's
the only
those sick
ones.
people at?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Does that count as an opposed power check?
No, not in this
Oh.
case, because it was kind of just you had to make the power. I'm not doing his power.
Okay.
I haven't really rigged him up to do all this yet. I'm just kind of
Okay.
faking it. Anyway, no, you guys get a chance to oppose it, but I'm not really making a roll to oppose you. So,
So we don't get a
fuck
check.
it. Yes, give me
Yeah.
checks. Fuck it. Ophelia,
Wait, we get a check on that?
your luck could go up.
Power.
No, your
What?
luck. Your
Power.
power could actually go up when you succeed at power versus power. Which you,
Did against animals, right?
yeah, you need to put a check by your power as well.
Let's just get our skills up on animals, guys.
No, she also she also made somebody go crazy. So, what's her power?
I finally get animals.
Yeah, Ophelia ain't going nowhere with an 07 out of her massive power.
Bye.
She just stands up like you're tired. You're ready for bed. It's bedtime. That's what's going through your head.
Bedtime.
And she just kind of yawns and heads for the front door. And you're ready for bed too. Actually, no, that's the thought that's going through your head. It's been a great night, and it's time to go home.
Am I able to look at the table again yet?
Yes,
Okay.
you are. You're
Suddenly I'm like,
wait.
wasn't it?
Everybody's leaving, and when you peek over your shoulder, you see Parker and the Marshal. Now you've noticed this. Actually, you guys can make me, and you can make me a sanity check. This is really bizarre.
Yeah.
If you fail, it's not going to cost you anything.
Okay.
But I want a good freak out.
Oh, I didn't fail.
Everybody fails. The sheriff, you're a nonplussed by this. All right, the Crescent's giving you some kind of weird powers. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are like, the fuck is going on? Okay. So I want that to kind of at least think about that. I'm not going to make you lose any of this. It's weird, but it's not like.
I want to look at Ophelia and see what her reaction is.
Ophelia's looking around, like.
That's some good power.
Impressive for a primate.
Well, she hasn't been watching the freaking table at all. She just figures everybody's leaving.
This is just human things.
Humans leave the ball at the same time.
Alright, I want to...
You're a sad species.
I'm going to grab my...
Without minds of your own. She just shakes her head. She seems kind of sad about that.
I'm going to grab my bow.
And she seems even more sad when she sees Weisswald just walk out. Like, looks tired and just heads out the front door. She's like...
Hey, Ophelia, I think we're going to need you at that table with them.
What table?
And I point at Pierce and Jack Parker.
I wanted to grab my bow after I looked at Ophelia's eyes and I see Weisswald going away. I want to grab her by the arm and like, where are you going?
God, it's late. You've been here for hours. That's what you've got. So you can talk to her.
Oh,
You're
okay.
ready to go to get your hotel room and go to bed. And you don't want to stay in this hotel. It's the only thing that you know.
Jacali, I'm exhausted. I've been killing people for days. I've been traveling.
Oh no! Damn it, I'm sorry. I suck at this. What's she talking about?
We're right here with
Yes, you're not going to be able to convince her.
She's still kind of moving towards the door. Not like violently pulling you or anything, but she's like...
I didn't want to come over to the table, to the bar.
Come on, let's get a hotel room.
You can get it, just be safe.
People are still filing out. People are still leaving. As if it's the end of the evening. And this got the total vibe of the bar's closing, it's time to go home kind of thing. A couple guys like, where are we going to go? You got any moonshine? You know, that kind of crap. And, yeah, exactly. Any reaction to this?
Impressive.
Not really.
I just want to see how you use a gun.
You won't.
Where's your fight?
And you guys can kind of overhear this conversation in bits and pieces.
I want to hit the table.
Bam. Yeah, okay, and you hear the bang of the table. You're still... I'm done. Did you let her go?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, she's just making
I
her
told
way
her
out.
she
Very
can
calmly.
get the reservations and be safe.
Okay.
And I feel like I also have like arrow in hand now.
Black arrow in hand.
No, black arrow.
Just an arrow. Yeah, you got an arrow in
Of
hand.
all the characters to leave, mine's probably the best, because then I could just come back and heal you guys later.
I'm back. It wasn't as late as I thought. Oh
I
no.
think Jacali also isn't sitting down anymore. She's kind of like hanging out, maybe by the
That's
door
fine.
since
Yeah,
Eva
Parker's
just left.
got his back to the
I'm
to the
just
wall,
watching this thing.
I'm at
so
the-
he can see the whole room. So keep
I'm
that in mind too.
now at the end of the bar, closest to them,
Mhm.
just kind of leaning on the bar, watching.
Okay, you're gonna be able to make out some of it. A man doesn't have to fight when he realizes he's wrong.
Played this in my mind so many times over this past 5 years. Different places, different times. Sometimes I won, sometimes I lost, sometimes we both lost. But never did I think I would find a coward sitting before me turning himself in because he got powers that made him feel guilty.
Guilt is the wrong word. Truth is the right one. What I've done in my past has been wrong, Marshal. What I'm doing now is right. The Crescent opened my eyes. Let me see what I've been. It forced me to look, much as I forced those men to turn themselves in, or killed themselves, to see what they had become, what they had done. The men from the railroad who caused deaths of so many people. The banker who'd stolen from his fellow man. I'm sorry this isn't the fight you're looking for. Perhaps you can console yourself with the fact that you have won.
This is not victory.
What is more important, victory or justice?
Victory. For me,
He leans back. His chair creaks. Then shoot me dead.
I cannot shoot a man who is not armed.
I have no arms.
Then I will find you.
He has no arms.
You scream that out. Next time we're going to make you actually say it in character.
I will give you a gun. You must meet me in the street. That is what I deem as justice for me.
I thought you were a marshal.
I am a marshal, but not right now.
I thought that you were a man of justice. Not a man of petty vengeance.
I am a man seeking vengeance for my son. I will continue on my martial duties.
Then fire away. I will not stop the bullet that will pierce my heart. I'm sorry to disappoint you. You've gotten out on the street. The people are just heading home. They're all happy. People are got their arms over the other friend's shoulder. And they're like, oh, a couple people are singing as they walk up the street. The street's crowded, and a few people are like, what the hell is going on? Everybody's coming out of the saloon? Oh, whatever. But you notice some riders are coming up the street as well. One man is blonde, wearing black. Pete Sutter's with him.
Uh-oh.
There's maybe a half a dozen other men. And the blonde man seems to be giving orders. And you're kind of coming out of this whole, I want to leave the bar now. You're like, what the hell was that? And you see a couple men break off with pairs of men. One man breaks off with a pair of men. The guy's like, you can't. They're still a ways down the street, and one man breaks off. He's got a couple more men with him. Pete Sutter is kind of with the blonde guy. There's another guy with a goatee and a mustache, with kind of like crazy eyes. And there's also make me spot hidden for one other detail. Yes.
Where am I now?
Once you come out the back, you're like, I gotta go to bed, and you walk down this back street for a little while, for not very far, and then you're just like, wait, what? What just happened? You made it? Two of the men are really, really skinny, and they appear to have some kind of like, it almost looks like a mask, like a Civil War veteran would wear when their face has been terribly mutilated. You know, they don't want to be seen in public, but they still want to go out. So it's kind of like a person face, and they're not super common, but they're not like, this isn't like something that I've never seen this shit before in my life. So it appears to be like kind of a, not really a rubber mask, but like a leather mask that covers their face because they probably had some kind of mutilation done to them. Or they had their face half blown off, or maybe they don't have a nose, or something awful must have happened. Two of them are like that.
They have guns.
Yes, all of them are armed. They've got, looks like Winchesters or Winchester carbines in the saddle, in the sheets on their horses, and they all have sidearms. Pete Sutter's riding with them too. He's talking to the blonde man, and you can't make out the words yet. You see the blonde man has sent a couple men one direction, and he sent 3 men one direction, and two other men headed down south. So you got 2 guys, the 2 mutilated guys, Pete Sutter, the guy with the beard and the goatee, and the blonde guy, and they're kind of slowly riding down the street in kind of your direction. Okay, run back in. Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm heading back to the saloon.
Okay, you're heading back, front or back entrance?
The back entrance.
Oh shit, you recognize the blonde guy. You realize it because you've seen him before.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, I was thinking.
You saw him on a train. You saw him on a train 6 months ago. So there you go. Anyway, okay. So first she comes rushing in. Have you drawn your gun yet?
No, I just
Okay.
Yeah.
You draw it now?
Yeah, I've drawn it now.
Okay, you're still standing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's leaning back, waiting for you to shoot him in the heart. It might interest you to know before you kill me where the crescent is.
Where's?
There's a livery stable. There's a horse and wagon at the livery stable on the south side of town. Thompson Livery. You recognize it. You remember Thompson Livery.
Mm-hmm.
It's held under the name Parker and paid up for the next month. If you tell him you're there for Parker's rig, the man knows to give it to you. Crescent's in a crate in the back of the wagon. But somebody else is here. And he looks at you. You bust in through the swinging doors. You spot the marshal standing. You guys saw this. He drew and he's pointing at Parker. He's just still sitting there, leaning back. Weisswald busts in through the Batwing doors. You say anything? You see him standing at the table pointing a gun at Parker.
There's 3 armed riders coming up the street, and 5 more after that.
There's 4 coming up the street. There's 5 coming up the street. And there are 5 more.
Okay.
Oh, that was...
No, because skinny guys. There's 7 coming up the street.
Guys, okay.
Skinny guys, blondie, beardy, Pete Sutter, 2 normals, and then he sent 2 guys south.
Yep.
And 3 guys north.
Right.
So 5 of them. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, how many in total? 12?
12.
Alright.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Jesus.
So you yell that out?
Yeah. 12 armed riders just came into town. And they're spreading out. One of them's Pete Sutter.
Pete Sutter.
And you know who the other one is, too.
John Valentine.
John Valentine's here.
They're here for me, too, I suppose.
How do they know you're here?
How do you know I'm here?
Because your trail is easy to follow. You telling me they were looking for you too?
John. Poor John. He was a friend. And I was his second. So he's probably looking for me.
Are you going to take up arms against him, or are you just going to lean back and let him shoot you in the chair?
I can't take up arms against my fellow man anymore.
Sounds to me like you're not a man at all anymore.
If that's what you want to believe, that's what you'll believe. You hear this conversation across the room. You guys are still in there. John, you've come back into the kitchen, and you hear talking, and at this point now, from here on in, you can be by the door and you can hear what's going on.
Well, I guess I want to go up to Weisswald and I was like, are they coming for the saloon, or does it look like they know where he is?
They were coming towards it, right?
They were heading up the street this direction, yes.
Yeah.
Except for the ones he sent south, and then the ones he went like this was further north, apparently. And you actually can hear the clip-clop as those guys ride by. Those 3 at the front. It doesn't matter. Okay, never mind.
Is there any upper level to this saloon?
Yeah, there's a second floor. It's got rooms there.
Is there like a balcony that's like overlooking the place?
Yeah, there's a balcony. This room is a big room that goes up to the second floor, straight up. Towards the back, there's a large balcony. And then the rooms over like the kitchen area in the back and that kind of thing. So yeah, there's like 2 sets of steps that go up to the balcony. And then it's got just rail. There's railing. Mm-hmm. It's not like any kind of really good cover. And you can see the rooms, and it looks like this building is fairly good size because there's a couple short hallways that head back to it with more rooms in the back. Yes?
I'm going to get behind the bar, unlock the lightning gun, and then just point it at the door, and I want to aim.
Okay, yeah. If someone comes through the door and you decide you want to shoot them, you get first shot. Yes.
Yeah. I think
we've kind of modified rules for ready to actions. If you're pointing right where you think somebody's going to show up and they peek around the corner or whatever, you can go ahead and have that shot immediately.
And I get bonus die?
No, it's not close enough. The bar's not that close.
No, I mean for an aim shot.
Oh, yeah. You'll get the bonus die for the aim. No. You need to aim for something specifically to shoot it.
I'm aiming for one of the saloon doors. Can I pick one?
If you blow up the saloon door, you can use that as a bonus die, yes, if you decide to blast the saloon door.
So I think,
but you won't be able to use it on somebody walking through.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm aiming for one of them. One of the 2,
no.
And if they have to come through that one, I have to aim shot for that spot.
No, you're not gonna. That's not gonna work that way.
Oh.
You'll get the shot like right at the top of the round, but that's all you can get with that kind of a thing. If you had an actual target to shoot at, then yes. If you could see him and watch him come through the door, then zip. But right now you can't specifically see that. Well, you were about to say something, weren't you? And so sorry.
Yeah, Ophelia, Weisswald, and Jacali are going up to the balcony.
Okay.
And I think Jacali's gonna move, toss a few tables over and push them up against the railing.
There's no tables on the balcony. The balcony.
Tables?
No. There's no. It's just access to the rooms up there.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Then we'll just be up on the balcony.
Okay.
I'm gonna take aim at the door.
Can I see all
You
this
see him.
back
Yeah, you see him jump over the bar. You can hear a lot of noise behind you, and you can give a quick peek. And you see him go over the bar, and he puts a box on the bar, and you recognize the lightning gun, and you see the 3 of them head up the steps. If you have an action you would like to perform other than just peeking out the door, let me know.
I'm just trying to keep And I'm like the back door and the front door.
Okay.
I have the shotgun.
So that's fine. That's what you see. They're heading up the steps even as he's just looking at you. You've still got your gun pointing at him, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna holster it though.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of like smile a little bit and just kind of. I'll even like audibly laugh. Just like kind of audibly like suicide mission. You all actually think we can stand up to John Valentine right now? Without Jack West, even.
He says this loud enough you guys can all hear it as you head up the steps.
You all need to get out of here. All of you.
Do I hear that?
Yeah. I'm
Yes, you definitely hear that. That's loud enough that everybody in the building can hear.
What about you, Pierce?
I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna get the fight that I deserve. It may not be against Jack Parker, but I wanted to go down fighting, and I'm gonna do it here. You guys need to get that wagon, and you need to get the hell out of here. And you need to get it as far from John Valentine as you can, because if he gets his hand on the crescent,
It will be a bad thing.
it's bad for us, but it's worse for everyone else.
You got it, boss.
But you guys, don't risk your lives for this. Let me do it.
I kind of want to say just to Ophelia and Weisswald, like, I don't like leaving Pierce. I really hate it, but
So that's pretty quietly up on the balcony, right?
I do feel like we need to get that crescent before Valentine does as well.
I'll give you two. You need to make a hard, but listen checks if you want to try to hear. They're mumbling. There's speech going on upstairs, but it's very quiet. Actually, it's going to be hard for you guys in there. You're going to need an extreme from the background.
I think an extra.
What do you think?
It's quiet, right?
But did I hear about where the crescent's located?
If that was said before... Was that said before?
It was said after.
Okay, it was said after he showed up and was speaking. Okay, yeah, then yes. Because he wasn't trying to be
I'm
quiet.
gonna start trying to sneak my way towards that stable.
Okay, so you're heading for the back door.
I'm also going for the back door.
So you're heading for the kitchen door. What are the two of you doing? So you grab the lightning gun.
You
and you
need to
head.
get the horses.
Yeah.
I never got a key.
We could try to come at them from the other side once we have the crescent secure. I think that's our best bet at doing both things.
You just need to get out of here.
They're talking. Oh, did you make the hard?
What's a hard out of
Half.
70?
35.
Yeah. No, yeah. I made the
Okay, so you're talking very quietly, and you say that, and then you hear Marshal Pierce from down below kind of call up to you and say that.
We can't stand up to John Valentine right now. I promise you that. That's one of the reasons why I tried to befriend Jack West, because I felt like he gave us a good shot.
The Batwing door is heart. You have just gone in the kitchen.
Mhm.
Well, well, well. It's Jacali. Howdy, Parker. He's walking over towards them. You guys are up on the balcony, looking down. You're out the back door, and you make me a listen check from the kitchen to see if you hear Pete Sutter's voice.
I did make a regular listen.
Yeah, you recognize Pete Sutter's voice coming from out in the front.
I'm going to shout
Okay.
in my best gravelly voice, "It's me, Jack West," and then just run.
God damn it. You see, he's like,
Can I get a coin for that?
he's doing, yes, you can. You see Pete Sutter's hand actually just heads towards his gun. He's like, I ain't got time for this right now. I ain't got time for this right now. He composes himself. And he starts walking over to the table towards where you... how are you positioned? Your back was to the door.
When he came in.
Okay. Is your gun in your hand?
It is now.
Okay, and you
Get the
draw.
fuck out of here.
Yeah. No further.
Am I in arrest, Marshal?
Not yet.
Well, then I can go where I please,
I
can't
wouldn't
I?
move if I were you. I'm on edge.
So am I. I was sitting here looking for this gentleman, and he points over your shoulder,
Yeah.
who's just sitting there.
As was I.
You were sent? Who sent you, Marshal? You guys hear this conversation. You're going to interrupt me any time.
We're going to the kitchen. We want to get out there.
Okay, you have to go back down the steps into the saloon and then back to the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm keeping my bow on me just in case. But
On you or like in your hand, ready to go?
In my hand.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh. Where are you going?
None of your business, Sutter.
I think it is my business. I think all this is my business. You mind?
Yes. With a gun drawn.
He's pointing towards he's pointing behind you, is all you know. He's probably like 15, 20 feet away.
You've been working for John Valentine this whole time?
He sent me a message. He said something about Arkansas River. I don't remember. It was a little confused. He's looking for Parker there.
I'm sure he is. But this isn't the Jack Parker you're looking for, I promise you that. It's a changed man.
Looks like him. Looks just like him. You guys hit the kitchen. And boom, you're out.
Can we retro something as she came downstairs?
Yes, because it all happened very quickly.
Okay, yeah. My horse is yours.
Well, I'll take it.
No, it's not.
You're a hard man, Marshal. I'm trying to remember if he met you before. Did he ever... Did Pete Sutter's talked to you? Has Pete Sutter met him?
Yeah.
Once or twice. Not many, though.
Okay.
At Garden Falls. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Besides, I feel y'all all owe me for turning me into a damn engine woman.
We've all turned into...
Engine women? I didn't think so.
Not a woman.
You kept certain parts that I lost. I'm unappreciative.
You looked pretty appreciative when you were a woman grabbing at yourself.
Why, you didn't see that?
I saw enough.
Put your gun down, Marshal. I got no qualms with you. I just need to talk to Mr. Parker here. You see, my employer at the moment is outside.
At the moment.
He's heading down the street. But I'm sure you'd love to know Mr. Parker's.
Yeah, why don't you call him in here?
Oh. Are you going to shoot me in the back when I do?
No, I don't shoot anybody in the back.
Oh. Well, I better turn my back on you, haven't I? He does. He turns around.
Walking backwards to check.
No, he would turn around.
Said he wouldn't
No,
do it.
no.
Said he wouldn't do it.
No. Okay, so he's walking towards the Batwing doors again. He's kind of keeping his hands clear of his gun.
So he turns his back to us?
Yeah, he's walking
Can
towards
I
the Batwing
grab
door.
Jack Parker? Is he just like leaned back in the chair, just like kind of like
Yeah,
dead weight?
Well, no, he has sat up at this and is observing, and he says quietly to you, probably so Pete can't overhear, he goes, Marshal, there's no need for you to commit suicide. Take the crescent and go.
My friends are taking the crescent. I'm gonna
Then
make sure
take
they...
me. What? Take me. I'm worth $10,000.
I don't need money. I don't need anything. This is as far as I thought I'd go anyways. I'm gonna take as many of these sons of bitches as I can with me, and I'm gonna make sure my friends get a good head start.
All right.
I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna try and get me and him behind the bar.
Yeah, he'll go with you. He doesn't resist you at all.
I'm gonna sit him behind the bar.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna stand behind the bar, and I'm gonna also look if there's a rifle anywhere around the door.
There is a shotgun behind the bar.
Fantastic. I would like that.
Yes, it is a double barrel shotgun. Give me spot hidden. See if you can find the ammo for it if you want to keep looking. All right, you guys. Let's see.
No.
You headed out, and you headed immediately down towards the library stables on the south side. Stalloid is next, behind him. Are you going there too?
I'm heading to our library stable.
Okay, which is closer, but still south. What about the two of you?
The library stables.
Oh, sorry, three of you. Okay, so you guys are all heading to the library stables. Leaving poor Pierce behind to be really good bullets.
I mean, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
But he's the boss.
I'm just saying.
This is his town.
That feeling goes through
As
all
far
of
as
you.
Jacali's
That's
concerned,
This
she's
town's
not done
not big
trying to help
Oh,
Pierce.
that's fair enough. Okay, so, did you make your spot hidden?
No.
You don't find the shell. There's only 2 shells in it. You don't know where the rest... If there's more back here, you don't know where they're tucked away somewhere.
Guess I better not miss.
Very fun. You find 12 shotguns all hooked up on chairs.
Oh my god.
You pull one string to just blast the entire wall.
That was that bang.
Jump down to just stand just a little to the left. Just a little, yeah, pull the string.
So Pete's left. Pete walks out the front again. And from outside you hear him say, I don't know, I have to check upstairs. Yeah. And he comes back in and he looks around, he's like, you're standing behind the bar?
Yeah.
Okay. He looks a little surprised. He was aiming for this and he's like,
Marshal.
Wait.
Marshal.
Oh, there you go.
We could have easily got away.
He's walking over, he ambles over to you, clink, clink. How much is it worth to you, Marshal?
What?
Not telling Valentine to come in here. Quick.
I hope you do tell him to come in here.
Oh, damn it, I was hoping to make some more money. He turns around and he walks back towards the front. Okay. You guys have all reached the library stables from the backside. And your horses are there. People are normal. There's a lot of people in this town. What do you want to do?
Getting all the horses.
Okay. You can get to Are you saddling them? That's going to take some time.
That's
Not yours. Yours will be fun.
We're probably going to be running out of town, so.
Yeah, I don't think we're staying here.
Okay, so you guys are, you and Ophelia saddle up your own horses to start with. Otto, you're heading south. You're still on the way. Stealthy's going to take you a long time.
I mean, we got 4 of us.
If you're trying to stick to shadows and stuff all the time, it's going to be slow going.
It'll be faster on horses.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So you're sticking to shadows, you're taking your time, you're walking sometimes, like, I'm just walking. That kind of thing, right?
Yeah, I just don't want to be noticed by all the armed men and things.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. I think that I might talk to you guys about what if I just get on my horse while y'all are saddling up, since mine doesn't take much while. I'll check.
It doesn't take any time at all.
I'll check on the crescent.
Yeah. I say
then I can.
Oh, I say, didn't you say people were heading south? How many people?
2.
2? Watch out for them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do my best. Alright. Well, good luck everyone. Stay safe. And I'll be back.
You mount up, you're gone.
Was it 2 Slendermen? Or normal men?
The skinny guy's stuck with Valentine. The biggest crowd is right in the middle of town.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to whatever that stable was said had the crescent in it. I'm going to tell them that code as soon as I get there.
Okay. So you're just riding straight there. Okay.
Unless I see Valentine's men ahead of me and I'm like going around.
Okay, give me a spot hidden. Let's see. This is not how I thought it would go down.
I'm gonna use a coin. Fuck it.
Oh, you made it with the coin?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. There's a couple. There's a couple men riding slowly down the street, pretty heavily armed.
Are they going the same direction I am?
Heading the same direction that you are, and they're just kind of looking around. Now you don't recognize them particularly as anybody. Maybe they're just It looks like they've got packs on their saddles. They've got Winchesters in the sheets, and they've got 6 guns on their.
Does it look like I could get around them without just riding on by them and still get to the same place?
Wait, what?
Can I avoid them and get ahead of them?
Without
them,
there's a couple side streets and stuff. There's a couple side streets and stuff. You might head down side street and gallop.
Down there.
Okay.
Can I pay the stable boy to saddle one of the horses?
Oh, he'll help you if you ask.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, sure, ma'am, I'll help you. He's like 12.
I love it.
He's short, but he's really muscular. So yeah, whose horse are you gonna saddle? You got Pierce's horse there. You got Otto's horse. Those are the extra horses that nobody's working on.
You don't fucking know where Otto is.
I'm
You have no idea. You haven't seen Otto in a while, actually.
Yeah.
I'm saddling.
Who do you want the stable boy to help get? Because you're getting yours. It's going to take several minutes to saddle up a horse. So you guys are working on yours. Ophelia's working on hers. But you have 2, and you got 1 stable boy.
Probably Otto.
Okay, so that one. Okay. Yes, ma'am. He's off. He gets work on it. He's little, but looks really strong. Okay.
That guy could beat up John Valentine.
Maybe. Okay, so you're waiting behind the bar. Shotgun in one hand and pistol in the other. Is that?
No, I'm just holding them both up here so I can.
So where are your weapons?
Pistol's on the bar.
It's on the bar. Okay.
And I've got the shotgun aimed at the door.
Aimed at the door?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I don't know if they're just gonna come and be like.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Bunch of damn fools.
It was aimed at the door, and Pete came back in too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude.
Okay.
Damn it, Pierce, how am I supposed to save you?
Your deputy abandoned you.
Well, you told me.
Oh.
Gotta follow the orders.
Okay. The Batwing door is open, kind of like slow.
Like all sexual,
Chink.
like. Oh, that Valentine.
It is.
He's
It's
walking
John
like a member
Valentine.
of Kiss.
He walks in. He looks at your shotgun, double barrels pointing at
He's
him,
not afraid of it.
and he grins.
Yeah.
And there's like a rattle, like a. It's hard to describe. It's kind of a clicking, rattling kind of a noise. Not like a rattlesnake, but more of like kind of like that
Okay.
from behind him. And he kind of starts walking across the room towards you, very, very slowly. Not like zoom, he's going to be there, but he's just kind of ambling. And two other men come in the room as well. Both of them seem. I'll make this spot hidden first. You get that they're very slim men, and they're both wearing masks, like completely covering their head, like somebody's been whose face has been so badly maimed that they don't want to show it in public. They're almost too skinny. It's almost like the clothes are just hanging off their bones. They're wearing gloves. They have hats, and they've got these hoods, and they have pistols on their belts. Otherwise, they appear to be unarmed. John Valentine has two backward-facing pistols on his belt.
Boy, does he draw like this? Is that how he likes to draw?
He probably draws like that.
Oh,
Yes.
that son of a
Or else he
bitch.
goes like this. It's something like that. It's something like that.
Something like
He only walks a little ways in the room before he stops.
Can I speak first?
He hasn't said anything yet. He just kind of grinned when he saw the gun, and then he stops. He goes, "Oh no, you can speak first because you can say something that'll cause him to stop halfway across the room from you. Is that good? Does that work? Okay. Yeah. Oh wait.